Imagine waking up in the morning and bracing yourself as you swing your legs out of bed, because you already know what's coming. That sharp jolt in your knee. The dull ache in your hip. That stiffness that makes every step feel like a struggle. For many older adults, this is not just an occasional nuisance. It's a daily reality. And for some, the fear isn't just the pain, it's the creeping loss of independence that comes with it. The inability to walk comfortably. The hesitation to climb stairs. The dread of not being able to play with the grandkids or go out to meet friends. If you've ever looked at your aching joints and thought, is this just how it's going to be now? I want you to know that there are gentle, natural ways to fight back. Ways that support your body's healing. And yes, it might start with something as simple as a leaf. Welcome back to Senior Health Tips, where we focus on helping you live better, longer, and with more comfort. In today's heartfelt conversation, we're going to explore some of nature's most remarkable gifts for joint health, remedies that have been trusted for generations, now validated by modern understanding, and most importantly, practical enough for you to use right at home. So let's talk about your joints, those precious hinges of movement that carry you through life. Whether it's osteoarthritis from years of wear and tear, rheumatoid arthritis from chronic inflammation, or just simple joint stiffness from aging, what all these conditions have in common is the gradual breakdown of cartilage. That smooth tissue that cushions your joints and lets your bones glide over each other without pain, begins to erode. When that happens, you don't just feel pain, you lose confidence in your own body. And the more you hesitate to move, the weaker your muscles and joints become. It's a vicious cycle. But there is hope. And that hope isn't only found in pills or surgeries. It can begin with ancient, natural treatments, many of which you can start today. Let's begin with a humble but powerful oil, ginger essential oil. If you've ever used ginger in tea or cooking, you already know it warms you from the inside out. But when applied to the skin, ginger oil offers a deep, therapeutic heat that penetrates sore joints. It works by dilating the blood vessels, bringing more oxygen, nutrients, and healing compounds to areas of inflammation. What makes this especially useful for seniors is that our circulation tends to slow down with age. This means inflamed joints don't get the nutrients they need to repair themselves. But a nightly massage with diluted ginger oil, just 3 drops in a tablespoon of coconut oil, can wake up your circulation and give those tired joints a breath of fresh healing. Now, what if you're looking for something you already have in your kitchen? Enter extra virgin olive oil. More than just a healthy fat for your salad, when warmed and massaged onto your joints, olive oil becomes a deeply moisturizing, anti-inflammatory therapy. Rich in vitamin E and polyphenols, it soothes the tissues, reduces swelling, and gently lubricates the joints. Think of it like giving your knees a drink of water. They feel more flexible, less crunchy, and more alive. Some remedies combine the best of both worlds, like crushed garlic in warm olive oil. Garlic is one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatories. When activated by heat, its allicin compounds help penetrate the skin and fight the inflammation that causes joint degeneration. It also helps reduce toxins that accumulate around sore joints. Apply it gently with gauze and let it sit. It's a small ritual of healing you can do while listening to your favorite music or even while watching TV. Another ancient healer you should know? Arnica. Traditionally used by healers in Europe and the Americas, arnica flower has powerful anti-inflammatory and circulation-boosting effects. When made into a warm tea and applied as a compress, it not only relieves pain but also invites the body to send more healing blood to the joint. This is crucial, because cartilage doesn't regenerate easily. It needs steady, consistent support. And speaking of steady support, don't underestimate the power of an Epsom salt bath. These simple salts are rich in magnesium, a mineral that most older adults are quietly deficient in. Magnesium soothes nerves, relaxes muscles, reduces inflammation, and even promotes better sleep. When absorbed through the skin in a warm bath, it can dramatically reduce tension around joints, easing pressure and pain. This isn't just comfort, it's a nightly ritual that tells your body, it's time to heal. Of course, there are other natural therapies that offer similar comfort and regeneration. From ginger and honey poultices that warm the joints and nourish the skin, to aloe vera gel, which cools inflammation and supports cell renewal, these aren't gimmicks. They're time-tested traditions rooted in observation, healing, and care. And then there's green clay, used cold to reduce swelling, detoxify joint tissues, and improve blood flow. Or chamomile, with its gentle sedative and anti-inflammatory effects, offering pain relief and relaxation, especially at bedtime. Lavender, turmeric, calendula, fennel. Each of these brings its own unique support, working in harmony with your body's natural rhythms. But what if you're searching for the leaf? The one that seems to stand above the rest. The one that people talk about in hushed tones at natural health conferences, or that gets passed down in folk medicine traditions like a precious family secret? That leaf is comfrey. Comfrey has been used for centuries by herbalists around the world. But modern research has only recently begun to catch up with what grandmothers and village healers have known all along. This plant is truly extraordinary for joint regeneration. The magic lies in its high content of allantoin, a natural compound that stimulates cell growth and accelerates tissue repair. When applied as a poultice, by crushing fresh comfrey leaves and placing them directly onto the joint, you're not just masking pain. You're encouraging your body to rebuild. It's a direct invitation to your cartilage, come back to life. The allantoin penetrates the skin and activates local cell activity. Tissues that have been breaking down start to strengthen. Pain that felt permanent begins to lift. Movement, once difficult, becomes easier. That click in your knee? That ache in your fingers? They soften. But let me be very honest with you here. Comfrey is not a miracle that works overnight. It requires consistency, careful application, and patience. But when used properly and respectfully, never taken internally, it becomes one of the most powerful tools in your self-care arsenal. And maybe that's the real secret of all these natural therapies. They're not about quick fixes. They're about relationship. A relationship with your own body. With your pain. With the plants that have evolved alongside humans for millennia. They offer not just relief, but a way to re-engage with your body, gently, lovingly, and without harsh side effects. So if your joints have been crying out for attention, maybe it's time to listen to that voice inside you that's asking for a more natural, caring approach. Maybe it's time to try a ginger oil massage at night, or a garlic compress in the morning. Maybe it's time to draw a warm bath and let Epsom salt carry away some of your pain. Or just maybe, it's time to invite comfrey into your healing routine, and let that ancient leaf remind your body how to rebuild. Whatever path you choose, remember, you are not alone in this journey. Every click, crack, and creak is heard. And here on Senior Health Tips, our mission is simple, to give you the knowledge and encouragement to move forward, one step at a time, with less pain and more hope. If this video has brought you comfort, insight, or a little spark of inspiration, please take a moment to like it, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me keep creating these gentle, compassionate guides for a better, more mobile life. Until next time, take care of your joints, take care of your heart, and keep believing in the quiet strength of healing. See you in the next video.